The Stars advance. This is Strikeout Beer. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Strikeout Beer podcast. I'm RD, flying solo tonight. I was like sitting there waiting for the thing to say live. And so then by the time it said live, I was already tripping over my words. Ugh. What a day. What a weekend, to be honest. It was a long freaking weekend. Congratulations to the Dallas Stars for beating the Vegas Golden Knights. Man, what a series. 7 games. It went 7 freaking games. The Colorado Avalanche await them now. Crazy. I mean, listen, first and foremost, let's crack this beer and let's get after it. How about it? All right. Now, I'm having Power Play. It's the only Stars beer I have. Power Play, it's a Blonde Ale Citra from Turning Point Beer. Store cold, drink fresh. I'm pretty sure I got this from, I'm 90% sure I got this the night Brutal shut down. Yeah, I think so. So I've had it for a little while. All right, let's take a look, see what's up. I really don't like blondes all that much, beer that is, just because they have just a distinct aftertaste that I don't really enjoy. There we go. I got my Stars mug going, rocking that. I mean, it looks great, right? You know what? Let's take a picture. I mean, why not? Oh, what a long road today, or this series has been for the Dallas Stars. There were some people in the Metroplex, radio personalities and things like that thought this was going to be, oh, yeah, no, Stars are going to win, and you know, they're going to sweep them. They're going to win in 4. So I heard that, and I go, let's give a little bit more respect to the Vegas Golden Knights, just a hair, if you don't mind. All right, now take a look at this. It's beautiful. It's gold. Clarity is 9 out of 10. I got some floaters, some stuff floating around in there, and it has been in my fridge for a while. Cheers. There we go. Oh, yeah. I like Citra. I like those hops. I'm getting a little bit of a canned taste, probably because it's been in the fridge for a while. According to Untappd, 5.3% alcohol by volume. NA on the IBUs, 3.67 average score out of 241 ratings. This thing's been checked in 287 times. 270 of those are unique, 24 monthly. And here's a killer description for you. Billy Joe, I see you in here. What's up, buddy? Blonde ale dry hopped with Citra. Banger description. All right, I did my first nude painting this morning. The neighbors weren't happy, but the front of the door looks great. Hey, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, as long as it looks good. My neighbor across the street, he's always fiddling around with his front door. He hasn't done it nude yet. I mean, he's probably pushing 70. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to pour more into this. I'm not going to full pour it because, you hear that? Something thudding around in there. You hear that? I'll run some water and I want to see what it is. Usually it's just some Trub. It's left over. You know, at first I was like, oh man, what is this stuff floating around in beer? And it was back when I first got into craft beer and brewing beer, talking to home brewers and things like that, and people like that is. And they're like, it's no big deal. Just little floaters. It's no big deal at all. And then knocked it back. And that was it. What's up, Lizzie? How are you doing? How do I sound? Everything sound okay? We've had some echoes lately. We've had some, just issues. We've actually had some issues, and it's been annoying. So, whatever. That's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad, though. What's going on, X? We got people on X, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch over there on Kick as well. I didn't do Instagram tonight. I'm not doing was it TikTok? Not doing that. Now, I do got some stats for you. I mean, I know you guys like stats. Why wouldn't you? I mean, if you know anything about if you watched this series, you've heard this name a million times. Wyatt Johnston. He pretty much, or Johnston, yep. He took over this series. I don't know why I said the same name twice. I'm like, Johnston. I go, whoop, yeah, Johnston, people. Gee whiz. Anyways, he had 6 points. Jason Robertson, 5 points. Miro Heiskanen, 5 points. You know, out of the plus minus, though, those guys that are leading the team, they all had big negatives. Like Johnston was -1, and then Robo was -4. Heiskanen was -8. Tough. You definitely want to be on the positive side of things, but you know, the thing I like about playoff hockey, one, it's nationally televised. You don't have to go get on Bally's or anything like that. You can watch it on, the national channels. No blackouts and things like that, which makes it like throughout the season, it's really annoying. You have to pay more, right? Why do I have to pay more? That's like the kind of stuff that you would think would happen for out of market stuff. Like when we have MLB TV, and we can't watch the Ranger game. Hell, we can't. I mean, not that I'm gonna watch Houston games, but I can't watch those either because we're in Texas. So you have to have Bally's to watch the Stars, the Mavs, the Rangers. But when it comes playoff time, you get to see them all, which is wonderful. So, yeah, I'm hoping the Mavs, or not the Mavs. Well, the Mavs, they already clinched it. They sealed that deal freaking 2 nights ago. I think it was 2 nights ago. Last night. Babe, Lizzie knows. We were sitting there watching the game. This weekend has burned me out. Friday night, I didn't really tie one on. Just kind of had a little bit of fun, because we had to get up for this parking lot sale out in North Richland Hills, in Hurst, Mid-Cities Antique Mall. So Alan got us going out to these things probably 2 years ago or something. So he brings a bunch of his stuff out there. I bring out some 3D prints and Funko Pops. Lizzie brings out her cups and T-shirts and, coffee mugs and doodads and doohickeys and everything like that. And, we usually do pretty well. We're out there, though, from the crack of dawn until we're there for like 12 hours. And if it's got any type of heat, it sucks. It really does. So it just really zapped me. And then just to zap me just a little bit more, like right at like 5 o'clock, this guy's strolling around, getting rid of dogs. And he's got these little bitty baby Yorkies. And Lizzie just freaking melts. And she's like, babe, what do you think? I'm like, no, I'm just saying no the whole time. I say no like 30 times. And then finally I just cave. I was like, all right, fine, I guess. I don't know. I guess we can get a dog. I don't know. And then boom, there's the damn dog. Dog's in the house. She's good though. She's just a little bitty thing. She's a little Yorkie, whatever that is. She's like black and brown. Can't weigh a pound. I mean, she is tiny, tiny, tiny. So went and got her little kennel today, couple beds, toys, some food, yada, yada, yada. I mean, last night we got home, I was like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, if you don't want her to like lay in bed with us or something like that, and you're like, we'll put her in a laundry basket, with a towel or something for the first night. We tried that for like all of 5 seconds. The damn dog was in the bed all night. And so you have to watch out. It's we haven't had a dog in the bed with us since like Murph. And Murphy was an English bulldog. So Murphster laid wherever he wanted to lay. Sometimes he would lay his head on my leg and lay his butt on Lizzie's leg, or he'd be up in your face. Like you fall asleep. He'd go to the top of the bed and like lay on top of our faces. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this dog? And he was like 50 pounds. 50 freaking pounds. He was a stud. R.I.P. Murph. So now we have Matilda in the house. We call her Tilly. She's okay. We're getting her on a little, we're trying to teach her like where to go to the bathroom and stuff like that. And the guy's like, oh, here's some puppy pads. I go, I don't want no damn puppy pads. That gets the dog to use the restroom in the house. We'll just take her outside. I mean, my wife works from home, so it's not really an issue. Like, time. Yeah, those be times where she can't get up from her desk, but we're going to get her on a schedule, get her, eating the right food, stuff like that. Red Mercury, what is going on, baby? It's so good to see you. How you doing? So yeah, it's we get another we got a dog at the house. I was kind of wondering how long it was going to take, because my buddy, the doc, he's like, the best cure for puppy, if something happens to the puppy, everybody's sad and down in the house, everybody's just kind of down on it, is a new puppy. It's like, just get a new dog, just get a new puppy. And we're like, I don't know. And we fought it for so long. Like, I was just like, I just don't want to do it. Okay, let me see what we got here. From Billy Joe over there on Twitch. The wife asked me to pass her some lip gloss, and I pick up super glue by mistake. She's still not talking to me. All right. And this week's dad joke is brought to you by JB Carts. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram and at jbcarts.com. Oh, geez. Yeah, that was good. That was good. You got to got to give it. Jesus. But yeah, it's different having a puppy at the house again, and you start thinking about because what we were going to do when we were, dog free, kid free, it was like, just get up and travel. If we wanted to go somewhere this weekend, we could, if we want to go here, go there, jump on a plane, go somewhere. And now got to find a dog sitter, and not just find someone that's willing to watch your dogs, but take care of your dogs. Right. And that, their family members, their other dogs, or any of this other crap won't hurt your damn dog while you're gone. And she's real small, but she's kind of a chewer. She'll bite you a little bit, and she's starting shit with the neighbor's dog. Like, the neighbor walked by, and she was walking out. She goes, "Oh, she's so cute," or whatever. Well, her dog barked, and Tilly just, took off. I'm like, you are like 10 ounces. I've seen steaks that are bigger than you. And she goes flying she jumped off the curb, face planted. So I picked her up. I go, Jesus Christ. I go, this is why we should have the leash on her. She doesn't go very fast, but she just caught me off guard. Ugh. But anyway, so yeah, you got to find someone to watch your dogs. You got to find someone to take care of your animals, all that kind of stuff. And hopefully your dog doesn't tear up their house. Like Murph he used to chew windowsills. So he'd sit there, he'd find a windowsill and just gnaw on it. And he ruined my brother's, cut like 2 of his windows. I was like, Jesus Christ, just send me the bill. I was like, this damn dog, you can't take him nowhere. This is really good, by the way. I don't know if it's because it's a Dallas Stars beer and in a Dallas Stars glass, but it's working. It's working. So that's what we've been doing. And then today we went and got her all new crap, like I said, new carrier, kennel or whatever, and pad for that, a bed for that, a new... It's like she's so tiny, you can't really get her a harness. You can't get her, a normal collar or anything like that. It looks like you put anything around her neck, she's going to fall over. Like she's going to have back problems or something. You do something like so she's just been running around butt naked. I don't know how I got myself in this situation. No idea. But I said no like the first 30 times. The only way to drink it, you just put this in your mouth and drink it. That's how you handle a beer. How you been, buddy? Everything good? I was trying to find out from Alan, the guest. I could have swore we reached out to someone and had a guest lined up for this week. I got to double check on that. I would love to plug it, but can't. The other big announcement right now is the WNBA League is opening back up. The Fantasy WNBA League will be back. He renewed the league. I don't want more than, say, 10 people in there. That's kind of where I want to cap it, And if you played with us last year, you get an automatic spot in. So we're looking for maybe 1 to 2 people, active people who want to be in that league. It's free to join. I don't know if we're giving away swag or money or what this year. Well, I'll talk to Alan, see what he wants to do. Doing great, just living life. That's all you can do, buddy. That's all you can do. Live it hard. Get out there. Yeah, I'm not even around much these days. Like, once everything kind of opened back up, I was like, all right, well, time to go. So I've been going to breweries and working my ass off, building stuff. There was always projects around the house. I had to get up on the roof today, and I hate doing it because one, I feel like if I fall off that roof, I'm gonna die, and I don't know. Anyways, I had to get up on there because there's leaves and stuff that pile up in the corners. So I was like, all right, let me get all this crap off. I got live oak trees, so they just drop all spring long, but they should be done by now. And then if that's dropping down the lawn or in the flower bed, you got to pick it up. It's just a headache. So anyhow, I got up there and I was like, hey, babe, come back. She holds the ladder for me so the damn thing doesn't fall over. And then she's supposed to come back out there and get me, So I'm up on the house. I'm like, I'm tired. My legs are burning. I got to get off this damn roof. And I'm banging around a little bit. Like, hey, babe, Lizzie. Hey. And I'm like, God damn it. Well, I should be able to get down. And so I put 1 foot on. I'm like, I don't know, man. Is this thing going to kick out? I'm just going to bust my ass on the concrete or whatever. And there's like some shit down there. There's that metal edging. There's concrete. There's another layer of concrete. There's some stuff. If I fall, I'm going to get hurt, right? It's not a very big drop, but if I drop, I'm going to get hurt. This body ain't designed to be on roofs. I'm telling you. Get up there. And I'm like, okay, there's 1 foot. Like, should I do it? Am I good? You think I'm good? this bitch ain't coming. It's like, all right, fine. And so I got down, obviously, safely. But man, when I was up there, I was sweating bullets. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I used to get up on roofs as a kid like it was nothing. Jump off them too. Jump off a 2-story roof like I didn't give a damn. 1 story, that ain't nothing. But now I get up on a 1-story house, I'm sweating. I'm nervous right now just thinking about it. My hands are sweating. And it's like the house I had before this one, it was a 2-story house, but it was a very hard slant in the back, right? So we had it upstairs, but the upstairs was in the front of the house, and then the house slanted towards the back or whatever, right? So getting up on the house was, you just needed a small ladder. The roof line came very far down. And so you get up there, but then you walking up this freaking hill. I remember one Thanksgiving, I'm like, all right, well, I got to put up lights, the Christmas lights or whatever. And it's like, it's kind of windy. Wind was whipping a little bit, like it always does down here. And I think my dad called, or I called my dad or something like that. I'm like, what's up? Let's see what we got here. The adrenaline rush of getting down a ladder with no one holding it. White knuckling it the whole time. I had a hold of the blower was in one hand. I had that thing trucked into the gutter. And then my other hand was just, oh my God, please don't let me fall. But yeah, I was up on the roof. I ended up laying down because it kind of flattened out a little bit. There was a little bit of a ridge, but I remember laying down and I was like putting the clips on and the lights on or whatever. And I was like, if I come off of this, I'm dead. It's like, I'm straight up just dead. I was like, ugh. That'd be a sight. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh my God. I keep trying to see if they're going to put out the initial odds. The initial odds for the man, where is it at? For the Stars and Colorado Avalanche. I just don't see it. I don't see it. They only have like a couple games. They haven't loaded them yet. That's what it is. So it is what it is. I think the Mavs play, is it tomorrow? Game 1 is Tuesday, May 7th. There you go. So coming up, they demolished the Clippers. The Clippers kind of sucked, I'd be honest with you. Kyrie was out, or not Kyrie, Leonard was out. But it was just a kind of an S show. Man, Westbrook's crazy. He's sitting there just trying to fight everybody. That's the biggest thing. Like, if you want to get into a scuffle, like I think Washington handled it the best. He just kind of crossed his arms and looked away. No one's going to hit you. And if they do, it's probably a slap. Like, none of these dudes can fight. Come on. Like, none of them can. Hockey's a little bit different. Keep your head on a swivel because that kid will probably knock your bucket off. As far as upcoming things, we still have to do the drawing. We're probably going to do it this week for the giveaway. Somebody's about to win this. Let me pick it up. Yep. So all the entries have been counted, tallied, all that kind of stuff. We're going to... Alan wants to do it old school by putting names in a hat. I think I want to do the wheel so I can just type stuff up, make it quicker. But we're going to do that Wednesday. I'm not sure if we're going to do it live on the show or just do a different video or just do it. Hockey, you're getting cross-checked straight up, sucker punched. I like that they've kind of cut it back a little bit. They don't put up with a lot of that shit anymore. Like, if you cross-check somebody and you hurt them, I mean, you're going to get suspended. And some other shit's going to happen to you. Sucker punched, if you get... It's usually when everybody's kind of clinched up in the corner or something like that where you'll catch one, or they're like they put their glove over your mouth or in your eyes or some shit like that. But yeah, I really do. Some people don't like it, but I think they've really cleaned that game up a little bit where it's not so. I mean, I remember seeing like in the 90s, it was just too rough. Like, you get cross-checked in the boards and your jaw's dislocated or broken or some crazy shit. So, I think back to like when Draper took one, he was off the boards. He got cross-checked right into the boards head first. And it was a mess. I mean, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that kind of shit at all. But yeah, it's rough. Now, this week, a couple things going on with Strike Up Air. We're just like the normal show, 7 p.m. Central Time Wednesday. If you aren't checking out SB Baseball, you should be. It's a daily show at this point. Alan does a recap in the morning, lasts anywhere from like 3 to 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, if he's got a lot to talk about. a quick little recap. We also do the standing show, and then we generally release 1 to 2 baseball, where we're talking to each other. Like we did a Trevor Bauer episode. It's on YouTube, and it's also available audio only wherever you listen to your podcast. You can check that out. And then the other one, SB Fantasy Football, starting to kind of tick back up. I know we're far away. I'm not even doing rankings yet. I'm like a month away from rankings. I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow night because I've been doing live streams of the draft. And they're all just redraft. I think they're 10 to 12 teams. I might do an 18-team one beforehand. There are a bunch of other leagues that I'm in. If we're doing the draft online, I'll probably just live stream them. Why not? I don't care. But we had our dynasty draft, this week? It lasted 3 freaking days because no one could commit to a single day of knocking it out. You could knock this out in an hour. It would not take more than an hour. It's 3 rounds. That's it. But instead, no one could commit to a day. So then it was done by email. It was impossible. I only had 2 picks anyway. The team I took over, the guy traded away like everything. And I'm like, why'd you trade all this shit away? Like, your team sucks. Like, you won 4 games. What'd you get in return for these picks? Anyway, I don't know. I took over a dumpster fire. I'm pretty sure I'll just relight it here this fall. But looking forward to that. And then obviously we'll be kicking off the fantasy league for Strikeout Beer, but that'll be later. I mean, you're talking late August before we even draft for that. But I always like to, the draft's over, the season kind of gets things, it's starting to move a little bit. Lots of trades, lots of moves. And, before you know it, they'll be doing OTAs and training camp will start. And buddy, we'll be so close we can taste it. So you'll see us transforming back into a little bit more of fantasy football. But, that's why we created SB Fantasy Football, just for that. Like, that's all that's going to be. It's not, we don't include the beers, we don't include the other crap or whatever. And most of them are recorded. The ones I do go live on, but it's mostly when I'm doing just draft stuff. So, yeah, buddy. You know what? Let me slam this beer because I got to go. I got to do another recording for the rankings if I can get through it. I've had a hell of a time trying to get through those. Sometimes I just get a little too tongue-tied. We are looking for guests. If you're a fellow beer drinker, a streamer, a podcaster, especially if it comes to like fantasy football and things like that, we'd love to have you on. Make sure you send us an email if you're interested in joining us live on it's Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. That's between 7 and 8:30. That's when our live stream window is. So you have to be available then. But send a message over to strikeoutbeer@gmail.com. Yeah, if you want to join, along with who you are, give us a short little summary as to why you want to be on the show, things like that. Yeah, I'd say we slam this. I am enjoying it, to be honest with you. It seems like the Citra overtakes the standard, like your normal blonde ale, and gives it that extra maybe a little juicy flavor. You know what? I'm gonna look this up real quick. I've looked it up before, but I want to give you the profile for Citra hops. So you'll get like a flavor. It can include like peach, apricot, passion fruit, lemon, melon, tropical fruit flavors, aromas, things like that. That's why it just, you get that juicy flavor with this. It's really damn good. Let's see. Citra is a popular choice for American-style beers, providing strong citrus aroma. Mm-hmm. It does give you a real good little citrus aroma. All right, I'm knocking this back. There we go. All right. All right. That was good. Love a good juicy flavor. I'm telling you, I do too. And it's when they combine these hops that I love. Whenever I pick one up and it's like Citra, I love Mosaic as well. Galaxy. I mean, you can go on and on. Just talk about hops all freaking night. But what else? I think that was it. There was something else. It was on the tip of my tongue. Now it's gone. What are you going to do? Anyways, I just wanted to pop on and say hi to everybody. I haven't done a Sunday show in a while. And then since the Stars won, I was like, yeah, let me get a beer. I'm just going to go sit down and have a little chat. But hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being a part of the podcast. Don't forget to drop in if you want to get more or additional content, videos, patreon.com/strikeoutbeer. Buy your pals a beer. and get some extra content in return. All right. I'm RD. I'm out of here. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for listening to Strikeout Beer.